Hi everyone. Welcome to Girlfriend Quest. That's the official name of the stream now.
Yay!
I'm one of your hostesses, Alexis Sarah. Ching, ching, ching.
I'm the invisible one. I'm Tracy. I'm not here. You all saw me last week when I was streaming Persona 4 by myself, and I'll be invisible forever. Just kidding. I'll just tomorrow stream. But like, we live in different countries, so us being on screen at the same time and stuff, it'll happen all the time. You know how long distance relationships works. We're all gay here.
Yeah, we'll consider doing dual camera stuff in the future, but that'll be something that like we're both actively playing together or something.
Yeah, like if we're gonna do that, like Pokemon Nuzlocke thing or like a multiplayer game or something.
Yeah, or if we're gonna do like a Stardew Valley, like married life Stardew Valley stream that I thought about doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance again. We're going to be doing chapter 17, which is a 4-part chapter, so we may not get all of it done today. Tracy and me obviously both have other obligations. Unfortunately, we couldn't stream on Tuesday and Thursday, which really sucks.
Things have been a bit wild for both of us.
Yeah, so I have a big roach infection in my house. And I had to clean the whole fucking house because the landlords wouldn't send like the proper bug care unless we cleaned the house. And then it turns out they didn't need it all, but they just made it sound like it.
Yeah. First of all, everyone, first message on the stream, we're brought to this by our sponsor, Kill Your Landlord .llc. The important thing is just get out there and purchase all that Killing Your Landlord merchandise. It goes towards a good cause.
Landlords are the worst scum of the earth. It is true. Of all the parasitic and terrible jobs out there in the world, landlord's definitely the worst one.
Yeah, so here we are playing Path of Radiance, being hypocrites by serving the biggest landlords, princesses.
Yeah.
Whoa, making a strong-ass iron sword there.
Well, we're gonna name it after your girlfriend, aren't we? Okay, we are gonna make the Ashley here.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it full crit. And I'm giving it max strength, and I'm giving it just a little bit of accuracy up.
Nice.
Select. Is it actually like this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
You nailed it, babe. Good job.
Yeah. I have another friend that spells Ashley like different than I've ever seen someone spell Ashley.
Yeah.
It's like no E, so just ASHLY. Ashley.
That sounds like a magic incantation. Anyway, yes, we have our custom weapon for this mission.
Yeah, so...
Hello.
Hello? Oh, is someone here?
I'm just saying hello to the view count, which went up a little bit.
It went up to 3.
It's a reflex.
All right. What kind of color would be best for your bow?
I don't know.
You can't see colors.
I can't see colors. I just say black is cool and pink is cute, and I just choose one of those in any given incident where a game asks me what to do.
All right. Well, we're giving everyone pink stuff. Maybe we should give Ashley a black blade. What?
Just do it, go.
You know what? It's very important that they see the creative process here. I'm an artist.
Why do all those things look the same though? Why do they? Why do they like? Oh, here's like 7 things that look the same. I'm like, okay, fine.
You are adorable. So yeah, we're going into a pretty long chapter, so I'm not actually sure how much we should be like prepping. But I'll go ahead and give Astrid one little plot. Because I think we'll eventually be bringing her in.
So in this mission, what's coming up in the upcoming chapter, Alexis?
We're going to be killing Oliver.
Yes, Oliver must die.
Yes. So we have some skills here. I'm also probably not going to use them because I'm so freaking prudish with all the items. But I really should probably be like more like, yeah, fuck it, let's just put it on them. Like your most tanky character should probably have like counter.
I don't know, counter kind of sucks in this game.
Yeah, but if it's like, I guess it's like just I don't have the occult scroll like use yet, and once I have that, I can like decide what skills I want on people once they have their like ultimate skill.
Yeah, you're kind of holding out until you get like all the things you could put on a person. So wait, aren't we gonna?
Yes, we're gonna do some supports, and we're gonna do some other stuff here. So Jill and Lethe.
All right, hit me with that. Hit me with that thing.
Lethe?
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. It's you again.
Jill. My name is Jill.
Fine, Jill. What brings you here today? More stupid questions?
I've been thinking about things. I haven't been able to figure them out. See, in Dane, we were taught that you attack humans indiscriminately and without mercy. That you are all just savage animals.
The goose attacking humans? Rah, what garbage. We dislike even the company of humans and want nothing to do with them. Even mauling you would be unpleasant.
I want to hang out with a human long enough to kill them. Like, where are you coming from on this?
But in Dane, everyone believes that to be the truth. That's why I never questioned it. But when I saw you fight beside Ike and the other humans on the South Sea, I knew that something was wrong. You were so different than what I imagined. Ever since I was young, they filled my head with tales of your terrible claws and teeth. But you stand on two legs, and you talk, and you even make jokes. Sometimes, you're much closer to us than a beast.
So glad to hear it.
I wonder why humans and subhumans started fighting in the first place. Maybe we're just destined for war?
Well, I don't know much about that. It's not for me to say if the goddess made us a certain way, or if we're just two races that don't like each other very much.
Okay, so chat isn't showing up on stream, but we do have people chatting on stream.
Oh, weird. Oh, I know why. Maybe it's because we're like the girlfriend. We changed it to girlfriend.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna stop the stream really quick. We're just gonna interrupt the video, and the video is just gonna be in the middle of this cutscene. But we're gonna try to go ahead and fix that really quick because I think the error here is that
yeah, we're not getting our. We're just gonna fix our comment section so we can see it and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Right back. Yeah, we didn't adapt to our name change. That was our bad.
So it's.
Bye bye. Be right back. Okay. I'm so sorry that we missed you all on chat. We're back here, so we had a little glitch if you're watching the YouTube archive.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a thing because chat wasn't showing up. Can you all say hi? Let's see if it works. Yes. Yes. Showing up.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. So what did I miss in chat? What's going on?
People just saying Ashley in that way. It's like I've seen it spelled Ashley.
Ashley. That reminds me of this fighting game. Like it was pronounced Ashley.
Oh gosh. That came in the middle of a dramatic scene with Leafy and Jill here, but oh well.
Yeah, so sorry everyone. Go to Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube and it's still up. You'll be able to watch the first part.
We can edit it. Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, I could edit it in probably. I just don't want to, but I will, I guess.
Babe, it's not for me to say if the goddess made us a certain way or just two races don't like each other very much. But I know that Gallia, Venocius, and Kilvis all have a reason to hate humans.
What reason?
Are you serious? I take it humans aren't interested in passing history down to their children. Typical. Alright. Centuries ago, while Benyon was still a monarchy, the only countries were Benyon and Goldoa. Goldoa was as it is today, a reclusive nation inhabited only by the dragon tribes. All the other Lagoos lived in Benyon with the humans.
Humans and subhumans used to live together in Benyon? I had no idea.
A human was named as the first king, although the Lagoos of superior strength led us to rule more often than not. Despite the harmony that most felt about this arrangement, the senators wanted nothing to do with it. In the name of the Apostle, they claimed that only a human could be the true ruler of Benyon and started a civil war. Like blind, mewling kittens, the Lagoos kings underestimated the situation. We never had a chance. Caught by surprise, my brothers suffered defeat after defeat in the face of superior human weapons and magic. That was the start of the long dark days, the start of Lagoos slavery. After nearly 200 years, a small number of enslaved Lagoos managed to escape their human captors in Benyon. The Beast Tribe fled to the mountains and unexplored forest areas, places where humans were loath to tread. The Bird Tribes, on the other hand, escaped to distant southern islands. This is how our Lagoos kingdoms began.
Every fucking Lagoos nation is like an escaped slave colony.
Yeah.
It took another 80 years and the blood of many brother Lagoos until we were formally recognized as nations. This is why we fight, why we hate. Humans don't want former slaves to have countries and be treated as equals. Lagoos carry the shame of the past deep in their hearts and struggle still for the freedom that you take for granted. This is the true history of Tellius. No wonder humans would bury it.
I don't know. What?
What to say, idiot? Think about what I've said. Think about what has been said. You've seen with your eyes and heard with your ears. If you don't even have the guts to do that, never show yourself in my presence again.
Alright. Oh my, like all that juicy fucking lore, just part of the freaking.
Yeah, the B rank of like these two characters talking.
Oh god, I ship it so hard.
We know what, I'm fine with that. That opens in media res. Jill's just like, hey, you want to tell us about the history of subhumans? Like, I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that. I'm just going to go into a lecture about the history of the goose.
Yes. Yeah, we updated our channel. Thank you. And big thank you to Cecile for telling me on a text message. I am very glad that she did, that we had
we broke her comment section at first, but we're good now.
Yeah.
All right, so
okay. We're going to do Eliana now? Yeah. Oh, I remember you from the other day.
Hello.
You're staggering again. Something wrong with you?
No. I'm fine, really.
But you look so sickly and ill. Why don't you just go see a priest?
I'm quite alright. The last time I saw a priest, he said I wasn't sick.
Are you sure you weren't being blinked? Was he a real priest? Huh. You look like you're about to kneel over.
Keel over.
Keel over.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Sorry.
Meh.
Sit, girl,
Have it
focus.
your way. Can you even walk?
Yes, of course. I'll see you later.
Where are you going? That's a dead end! Hold up for a moment. I'll come with you. You'll never find anything without me.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's me and Tracy.
The peppy one and the tired one.
Yes. Ship dynamic, peppy, and tired.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, you want, should we do Mist and Chill chat?
You what? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do their B rank then. And then we won't have any more Mist and Jill left because, as you can see here, Jill has 2 conversations left, and we want her other conversation to be really leafy.
Of course. But hey, we're getting all that good Jill bonus.
Yeah, the next character is a guy that she has a support with, so it doesn't really matter. It would basically waste her conversations if we don't.
Yeah, we're not gonna fucking talk to her.
Yeah. Like, for a guy character, he's alright, but, you know.
Does that taste good, Jill?
Yeah, it's really good. Why?
Because I made it. I'm glad you like it.
You made this?
Yep. I call it Miss Magical Meatloaf. It's chock full of stuff that's good for you, especially when you're sick. You look real sad and you never eat, so I thought this would make you feel better.
You're worried about me? Why are you so nice to me? I'm a Dane, so...
Stop. Please stop saying that.
Why? It's true.
Because it makes me feel bad, that's why. You're always saying I'm a Dane soldier. Everyone should hate me, blah blah blah. You're not a bad person, Jill. I want to be your friend. You make it really hard. Don't be self-deprecating, Jill.
My friend?
Although we're not going to A-rank you because you have to A-rank that cat girl, but trust me, we're friends, okay?
Yeah, maybe at the end of the stream I'll put on that support so that we can see the end of the Jill and Miss ship.
Do like a quick save first, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, what we'll probably do is just play the YouTube clip and I can share that part of the screen.
Yeah.
And we'll just play it.
Every character in the game can talk, but there are a few interesting relationships that we're going to be doing, mostly between some of the girls.
Yeah.
Of course, Ike gets his boyfriends, you know.
Yeah. I can't do anyone with Storm right now. You could do some with Lethe, but Lethe, I don't know if Lethe has another girl support. I forget who her 4th support is.
I could just look it up.
I assume it's Renoff, but, because I know this game too well.
Who is Leafy's? I mean, I'm just gonna assume it's Renoff, actually. I'm gonna bother finishing.
So, I could do, Lethe and Ike one, but, I want to do, Ike and Renoff, as a B rank, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we need to use... Ike is going to be with Renoff and Soren, so it's going to be a bit awkward. No one else can be hanging with Ike, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we have 3 things here. I'm not going to read dividends. I'm going to click on it just so that it registers that we talked to them. La 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 la.
Bye. Okay.
He was just having a good time. He's having a good time. It's the standard Ike talks to the new person chat. Who the fuck are you? I'm in the army now.
It's like, did you join my battle? Did you join my army in the last battle? Why does no one fucking tell me these things?
Missed. Oh, I talked to this guy. Why didn't you tell me 4 days ago? He's just been following us. I've been creeped out. Yeah, no, it's really good. I wish that you could talk, like, one of the things that when I used to play Fire Emblem before, like, Awakening, I remember that I was, like, making, like, content about Fire Emblem. And then, like, after Awakening, because in Awakening you can just do unlimited amounts of support, and that was something I really liked because I just always feel bad that, like, I'm missing out on dialogue with certain characters. But the way that the system works, basically, is there's some characters who have a paired ending with a different character, so their ending is different depending on who they have the end with. And instead of having an artificial S rank where that's like your marriage relationship, it's just your A rank is your most valued relationship, and it doesn't matter if it's romantic or platonic. Yeah, exactly. Here, please give me an application. And this is Jill dialogue, because Jill is a very interesting character. Sure you are. I gotta talk to myself for a bit. Dot dot dot. We've been in Yon for a while now, so tell me something. Why are you still here? Are you pretending to be our friend so that you can lance us in the back? You have to understand. I didn't know anything. I was born and raised in Telgaria, a region of Dane, in a very remote area. My father was a soldier, and I grew up thinking that I, too, would one day be a soldier that would make my father proud. My life was simple. I questioned nothing, doubted nothing. Do you know the first thing we're taught in Dane schools? Subhumans are evil, subhumans are the enemy, subhumans must be eradicated. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. We'd find refugees from Binyan hiding in our mountains and forests. You participated? You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dane. No one taught me the word Laguz. No one taught me that subhumans could be like this. No one cared. When I saw the bird tribes at sea, I was convinced my teachings were true. They were inhuman monsters. But later, I saw the dragons push your ship off a reef, and it confused me. What if I was raised to believe a lie? My heart pounded with the thought of it, and my doubt only grew with time. So you decided to remain aboard, in order to ascertain the truth. That was your true motive, wasn't it? How did you know? I've known a lot of soldiers, and none would ever accept charity from an enemy. It would ruin their pride. You obviously have pride to spare, so I knew it was some other factor at play. Oh. Well, have you reached a conclusion? What will you do? I want to stay here. At first, I thought I could protect my old life, that I would prove the subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong, and now things are different. I'm sorry, the Laguz. I want to know the truth about them. I need to base that on what I see and not what I'm told by other people. If that's the case, you can stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. I think meeting all of you has been a very good thing. And Servant. Servant's probably just going to give us advice here. Okay, Kenneth, our
Commander,
lesbian queen here.
A priest from Duke Cass's villa insists on speaking with you.
Yes, what is it?
I'll take this guy. Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursued Duke Tanis. I hear that you're searching Serenus Forest in hopes of capturing him.
And if I am?
Duke Tanis' property borders the forest, and he knows much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any Terrans who may still live there.
I see. So you're saying that his troops know the forest well.
I, too, have been taken into the forest.
You? Why take a priest?
He thought that Herons would have themselves, and would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He's also taken dozens of chaste maidens and tried making them call to the herons as well. It's just like taking priests and virgins into the forest. Like, come on!
Just using every stereotype. What do I gotta do? Blood sacrifice?
I bring you priests, I bring you virgins. Come on, bird people!
Come to me, my herons! But he didn't find any, did he?
No, and yet this time, the joy he expressed at paying such an exorbitant price for the Serenus Royal was aberrant. It was not natural. He was super horny for slavery, is what I'm saying. The Duke has gone mad. To think that he would dare to defy the Apostle, he is damned.
And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember of the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tannis, right?
You read me well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colourless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet, and progress was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said that a person who would need them if they got lost, because getting out again would be no easy task.
What can you tell me about Duke Tannis' forces?
There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. Fuck. So at the very least, you should be able to be prepared to deal with those 2 groups. Magic users and mounted dudes, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So, like, carry horse slayers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Also, it's an endurance test as well to make sure you got a shitload of stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
My parents, they were both massacred, and they both participated in the Serenus massacre. They're nearing the ends of their lives, but even now they live awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but when I was assigned to work at Duke Tannis' villa, I knew of his terrible deeds. His position as an imperial senator frightened me. I've been silenced for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue the Serenus youth. I beg of you, may the goddess guide your hand.
Don't worry, I have no intention of letting a villain steal him from before my very eyes. So I'm going to see if I have any horsey slayers. Mia has a horsey slayer on her. I'm just going to go into the convoy here to see if I have horsey slaying lances. I don't see one, but I also probably have something on... This is an armor slayer. Yeah, no one has a horsey... I guess I just don't have a horsey slaying lance. Or axe or anything like that. Yeah. Goose Slayers don't do that. Actually, Poleaxe does, so I will... I mean, Titania doesn't really need the boost. But, might as well give her the Poleaxe here. Oh, it only has 2 hits, though, so maybe not, actually.
Yeah, no, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure we're carrying enough shit so they don't run out of weapons in the middle of a fight.
No, it looks like their lance carrying levels aren't high enough to carry these more advanced lances that I have. I could give them an arm scroll to make them just instantly better at that, but I would rather wait until they class up so they might have more weapons. Actually, you know, Nephany and... Actually, yeah, is Jill the only one who's going to get a new weapon when she classes up? Of, like, those people? A lot of these people aren't getting new weapons. Holy shit. I forgot. Yeah, so we're going to have that stuff going on. Astrid actually doesn't need the Lagoose bow because there's no Lagoose enemies on the enemy side. Oh, but she can't even... Well, she might as well take it because she can't use the longbow. Okay. And I'm going to give Stefan here. Oh, he has an iron sword. Okay, cool. He might come into the team during the last parts of it because I just take whatever's strongest. Okay, we're gonna go into the actual proper map now. Thank you all for sticking with us. It's been 20 minutes, so.
Yeah, but we got some exposition. We heard about some beast racism.
Yeah, I think that the game is a lot better for having that leaky B rank, especially.
Yeah, and also having the priesthood being there, like, hey, a lot of people seek individual redemption, but the truth is that powerful people are still in control of this racist system. So go kick his ass, right?
Yeah. You have to upfront this racist system for people to even begin to actually make up for it.
Yeah, it's like this guy's out here like, I became a priest to stop this kind of shit, and here I am, not stopping it, so go take care of this ass Ike. I'm like, you know what, I'll take that, you know? They could have just had that priest guy be like some evil priest guy who got captured and coughed up the answer card like last minute, and I feel like a modern Fire Emblem probably would have. But instead we get like a sympathetic character, even though he's not someone that's even fucking named. It's good, right? Okay?
This game is so fucking good. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, you are Soren.
I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday.
I realized something a couple of days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? To negotiate with...
I mean, the thing is that the senators seem to be religious leaders, so it's like the guy, I think he like outranks him within like, because it's like beyond a theocracy, right?
Yeah. It's
like he's a priest, but he's not like he's below the senator guy, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Shit's wild. So you just gotta take down this whole hierarchical system. We're gonna don't worry about priests doing any of that shit, because by the end of this like this pair of games, we will fight gods, and it won't even matter.
How do you do that? I think that it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me.
Yes, that's a problem.
I'm colorblind, Ike. I've never been able to see the color.
Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the apostle and some of the others wait here.
Good idea. Even if we find the heron today, there is no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going deeper into the forest and continuing the search. Please, wait here. Please wait here. Please wait here. If we find the heron, I'll send you immediately.
I understand. My Lord Ike, everyone, please be careful.
I mean, we don't really see God until like pretty late in the game, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But like, I mean, she's there.
Yeah, that's a spoiler we're giving there.
That's a spoiler, but I was just being, as hyperbole. I was just giving a joke. Like, don't worry about the priest association. We'll fight God. I'm just being like hyperbole.
Yeah, they believe that God lives in the tower next to the place where we're always meeting up.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Fuck. We'll have our culprit with Beyond in the next game. Right now, we're all about taking down like the big, scary, evil empire. It's objectively bad, like Dane. But
yeah, we're counting on you. Sigurd, Tanith, may I entrust the princess in your care? Of course.
You have no need to worry. We'll protect her with our lives.
These Sanaki's two moms. Very well. Until later.
Here's my Butch Pegasus mom and my Femme Pegasus mom.
And they give Sigourney her own individual unique model, and she never fights, and she's not recruitable in this game.
Holy shit. I didn't remember that.
Yeah. And I don't think Sanaki fights or is recruitable either, and she has her own unique model too.
Yeah, I don't think she's recruitable until the next game.
Alright, Grail's mercenaries, move out! She's not recruitable until Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't know. She is recruitable on Fire Emblem Heroes. There's 2 different versions of her. Ah! God! Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet?
Oh, God.
I've no doubt the poor little thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold.
Duke Tannis, I've just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this very forest.
Blast! Those wretches! Here to steal my bed! Their souls are black with greed and jealousy!
Oh my God.
I have found beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tannis, can appreciate its worth.
You're just destroying that mic. Sigurd and Tanif, I'm sure that's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them?
I totally agree. Sigurd and Tanith are just Neptune and Uranus. So I guess that makes Sanaki Usagi. Sense of
No, it
sense.
makes her Saturn, right?
Oh yeah, I guess that would make her Saturn. Ike is Usagi?
I don't know, fuck. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them?
Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize.
But Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the apostle herself. Striking them would be...
Leave the apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. Can I have a helmet that fits so I might live this battle?
Fuck you! I'll burn you with my fire magic!
Ah, there they are! There's Duke Oliver commanded! I mean Duke Tannis! Whatever, fuck! Slay them where they stand, but none leave the forest alive, not man, woman, or child.
So, fuck!
Fuck.
I was kind of hoping they'd just go easy on me, I could steal some stuff. Oh, not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end it here. So there's something really interesting here is we're going to have reinforcements in the further parts, and everyone has unique reinforcement dialogue for this stuff. Every single character that's in the game has that dialogue that you can recruit at this point. Yeah. I actually think characters you can recruit later actually have dialogue, just as a debugging thing.
Yeah, in case, like, for some reason they made, like, another level that had, like,
reinforcement
and people over the course of a level.
Also, just like it's part of the character coding, I think. So I think that it's just like the characters have to have that, like they all have escape dialogue, even though escaping is only in one mission, too. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave out so the Astrid, all that. Just use the characters we have right here. I think they are all fine for this first mission, and then we'll get 2 reinforcements, and I'll probably bring in like Astrid and Sophie or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or bring in like Muraman and Stefan. So we can see here on the map, we got several characters. Everyone has their own items and stuff, and no one has anything that I think Seth needs to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep, we're good. So I'm gonna bring Soth. So I don't even really need to reposition. I'm not really too worried. Like, they're not that strong. Bring it on. Okay, Mist does need to be in the back. I think we thieve with her. Kree Strange can probably be over here. Move Lethe over here. Actually, let me make sure I'm dividing the groups right. Yeah, I want Lethe and Jill to be on one side. And I want the others, like, right, the pairs, because you get, like, a little bit of bonuses. So I'll have it like that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how that goes. I want to thank all of you who are tuning in so far. Erica, Cecile, thank you so much. And Ari, Cade.
Cade? I don't know how people pronounce their username necessarily, but it's cool to have y'all here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Aru, okay, you got it. So I will start the fight, and we'll have some conversation and stuff. Tracy, if you want to draw, I know you're working on some art projects.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up and go grab a thing, and I'll be right back. I'll just be sitting here. I'm just also working something passively, and I can't really contribute much to this battle. I'll just be right back.
Yeah. So this is the archer's range. We don't want them to shoot down any of our Pegasuses. So one thing I do on maps is I tend to look for archers since they have a special advantage. So Lethia's going to stand. She's going to stand here. Equipped with a steel lance. Jill will stand here. She's going to be holding the Iron Lance. We'll save the Erica for later. Now we want to go ahead and avoid that guy's range with Marcia. So I'm going to go ahead and move Marcia here. Boop. And now I can mark their ranges, because I no longer need to worry about anyone. I'm going to have Mia go over here. And Ileana's going to stand beside her. Boop. Ike's going to be there, so Soren can go right behind. Lethia has to build up her transformation gauge, it looks like. I could just have her equip the Demi-Band, but I think I'll have her take the time to get it up since it's a 4-part map. Put her there, and put Mia here, Mist here, and we're going to go ahead and end that turn. So, I'm keeping it, I'll turn back on animations maybe for killing Oliver, on that last part of the map. We'll see how much time we have and stuff. How is everyone doing? How's the stream and everyone?
I'm back.
I've just been thinking about ways to value to grade queer media, because I've been thinking about doing a queer media review thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking about one major factor that I've been thinking about for games specifically is avoidability and queer representation, because that is the most common kind of queer representation in video games.
Avoidability?
It is queerness that you never need to address.
Ah, I see.
So when the only queerness is from being player sexual, right?
Yeah, a theoretical BioWare game where the only time anything gay happens is that you're up to it.
And that kind of is how BioWare games work. Oh,
yeah, it's pretty much the level that BioWare games go on, and that's kind of the most high profile thing a lot of us have been able to play as far as any kind of video game representation goes. There are other games, but it's just there's not that many of that particular genre that'd be playing a relationship that's on the hit for BioWare.
Yeah. I mean, what BioWare does do is that there are a couple of characters generally that are just every character has their own sexual identity.
Yeah.
So it's just that that most queer options are bisexual, so that straight players don't feel left out.
Mm-hmm.
Of any option. That's what Fire Emblem did that with the latest game. They finally added queer representation, but of course there were both bisexual characters.
Well, they were specifically player sexual.
Yes.
Into you specifically.
Yeah, I mean just on the most generous reading of it, the character is bisexual.
it's like they're just into you, and they just happen to also be into you regardless of your gender. It's not like a proper like bi representation. Like I'm not feeling like anyone's like oh yeah, this is great. It's like the cast shouldn't just be like just like I'm so glad we like gay modded Fire Emblem Fates when we played it, because it would have just been a bit awkward. Being like, oh yeah, everyone in this game is straight except for these people who they're like, alright, we're a bit flexible.
Yeah. Like, the boy gay option is pretty queer-coded in so much that he is into torture and bondage and stuff, which is queer-coded.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, but he's still obviously accessible to straight women.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can have the person who fits those like kind of stereotypes, and you don't have to worry about any of the politics of actually dating a queer person.
Yeah. Also, the game has that whole like it brings in a needless biological essentialism that limits like what you can do, because that game has heterosexual. Well, okay, so like Fire Emblem Fates and Awakening have heterosexuality built into them at their core, because like you're pairing up units so they can make kids, so that then those kids can grow up and join your army. They'll have like good stats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if you're pairing up, like in Fates, if you pair up with Niles as a like. As a male character, you just don't get Niles as kids, you know?
Yeah, it's actually hard-coded into Fire Emblem Fates that you can't have gay kids. So when you're hacking it, it still doesn't let you have kids when you do the relationships.
Yeah, you have to install like an extra hack on top of the gay hack in Fates to actually make it so characters can have kids, because they put in an extra bit of code. It's like, oh yeah, just to really... Like, we added like Vajat in here, but like we gotta add this code to make sure you can't actually get the Kana if you go with Vajat as a woman. Because, of course, you know, this magical, this witch person who lives in another dimension couldn't possibly figure out a way to make babies except through appropriate breeding with their same gender, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's so bad, and it is... obviously, okay. First of all, your character can turn into a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason that you couldn't shift genitalia. there's no reason you couldn't make a calac. You're more likely to have like a calac or something like a lizard than have a dick when you're a dragon.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It, like if we have to be biologically accurate, then when they're a dragon, they have weird dragon genitalia.
The point besides dragon is that magic exists.
Yes, magic exists. That's another thing. There's a lot of things going on there. You know, but I just want to point out dragon dick. Like Bowser.
Stop.
Sorry, babe.
I've lost all train of thought.
Sorry.
So how's the battle going?
The battle's going fine. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing fine, Cecile. If you need to go do dishes, no shame, no harm, no foul. Go ahead and do it. And I'm glad I'm glad you're enjoying watching us. Are you? But yeah, so there's a lot of biological essentialism. There's magic. There's shape-shifting. There's different dimensions with different modes of time. And there's incest. What?
Oh, don't fucking... Why did we... No, this stream is getting worse by the second.
It's in the fucking game!
I know it's in Fates, but god damn it, this is my best to avoid this garbage. There's just some weird shit in that game, okay?
Yeah. It is a very flawed game. We can say that.
I mostly had a fun time with the systems and the mods we installed on Fates, but like, as I went into another podcast months ago, but like, yeah. In terms of like what's actually there without modding it, it's a bit,
Yeah, JRPGs are so weird in their scope of heterosexuality because very often you're this like magical, super important person who has all these magic powers and is so important, maybe can even shapeshift into a giant magical creature. But there's like mandatory heterosexuality. Because you know what's weirder than being like a dragon? Being gay.
Yeah.
Sappho, guide me. Thank you, Sappho.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like I formed this artificially positive opinion about Fate from playing it gay modded. And like I don't even have like the most positive opinion about it, but I do know that if I hadn't done that, I would just been pissed off and not even bothered with it.
It's just heteronormativity. It's just a natural way to look at things. That's why we make artificial barriers to enforce it. Yeah, like, I'm just, like, since the new Pokemon game is coming out, it's been something I've been super dreading, is the gendering mechanics that Pokemon does for dressing up. Like, we're going to have trainer customization back. I think that's already confirmed because basically they have a pre-order whatever shit that you can get a top in. Like,
I think we saw them. I think we saw something in that trailer, but I might just been imagining that.
We saw a top change recently, so we know that like for sure now. At least there's one specific item in which you can change your clothing up for. And like the gendering of clothing is so unnecessary, and literally just exists as a tool to reinforce, right? Because like. When you're making the code, it's really just an M and an F trigger that you're turning on and off. It like sculpts to the body. And of course, right, because they don't have diverse body shapes, you know, it could make it harder, but yeah. And it sucks because like, it sucks for everyone when you do that stuff because like, even straight cis men might just have long hair, but they like limit your long hair options to the idea of like, what is acceptable in Japanese society currently in a normal, typical way, not even for like famous people, because they don't even get like stylists or fashion people to come in and gender the things for you. It's generally a game designer who knows game design deciding what clothes is good for you. Which is why like Animal Crossing being like inclusive, like being like, yeah, you can wear whatever gender clothes was like a really nice, refreshing touch, even if it was still like needlessly telling you that the clothes was gendered.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, normally only girls wear that, but you look great in it. Which is like, thanks. Yeah. I don't need that, but at least it's better than telling me I can't wear it.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
So it's something that I'm very much looking at for the future of Nintendo. These 3 upcoming Switch games, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, and Pokemon, all which have been decently flawed, but all had different approaches to queerness and expression and how they go into the Switch generation, including things. Because Fire Emblem Path of Radius is so fucking good, and then it like downgraded for the future games in terms of like the way in which they handle things.
There's no fucking like breeding mechanics in this game. There's no like pair these heterosexuals up to get a thing. It's just go hang with your friend to get some exposition and minor combat bonus.
Yeah. Basically, I'm sending my units backwards here because these people have like killing edges and stuff, and they have a chance of criticals. So I want to get the most hits I can get on them, and just get rid of them. Like, you don't want to leave them alive because there's a chance that they'll just kill your unit for free.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get that kill there, even though I don't want him to level up. He's just 1 level away from...
Oh, doesn't he level up at the end of this level, though?
Maybe he does, But, like, he's gonna have a lot of fights between now and the end of this level.
He will do a few things, but, like, as long as we hit him on level 20, like, the last turn, he'll have gotten maximum experience, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move Nathina here.
Are all the areas this big?
Victorian Trans Kit was about fashion and games. Oh yeah, I haven't watched that. I should check it out. I'm definitely curious about it, especially since Kit Fox is doing like Boyfriend Dungeon and stuff, and they're trying to be pretty inclusive in that. It is still called Boyfriend Dungeon, which, you know, is technically inherently not like including the other people that they're representing in the game.
I did see there was like a girl in it, right?
There's girls in it, and there's a two non-binary characters in it too.
Yeah. I don't mind it as a title though. It's a bit.
No, it's funny. It's cheeky. I'm not actually slamming them. I'm just saying, like, you know, right? Inclusion is always a game of increasing and like looking at things more and more critically. It doesn't mean that we can't praise them for the good shit they're doing.
Yeah.
Because I do think they're doing. I backed it. I backed Boyfriend Dungeon. Full disclosure.
Yeah. I mean, we're literally called Girlfriend Quest. We all have our own things
to
focus on.
We have Girlfriend Quest, and I'm dating a non-binary person.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm not gonna slam Boyfriend Dungeon. We're fucking Girlfriend Quest.
Yeah.
You think we're like collected brands over here?
Yeah. I mean, it's Girlfriend Quest partially just because it's me and you who are girlfriends. That's just the fact of the matter, but...
Yeah, it's accurate descriptions.
Yes.
And, like, Boyfriend Dungeon does have boyfriends in a dungeon.
Yes, it does. It is accurate. The community Discord is pretty good. That's good. I think I was part of it. I only posted, like, at the very beginning, and then I was, like... I just got distracted. I'm looking forward to Boyfriend... Like, indie games I'm looking forward to. I named the 3, like, mainstream games I'm interested in, but... Indie games, I'm looking forward to Boyfriend Dungeon, Bravely Network Online, Get in the Car Loser. Those are the ones that come into my mind that are confirmed for coming out this year, that I'm like really excited for. Those games all look pretty good and pretty inclusive. Like Bravely Network just like did some changes to the way that they're doing scanning, like for the palette changes, because some people had problems with the way that it like affected people of color skin tones. So they changed it because they were like, instead of being like obtuse about it or ignoring it, let's just fix the problem. And that's like a thing that even if you have, you know, like you might just not think about, or think about the way that people might be negatively impacted by. Okay, so we have Elfire here, which will be bad for Lethe, even though she just space shifted. I'm gonna keep Lethe behind her, I think. Let's see, actually, because Mist can move over here behind her. So Lethe will move right here. Then Mist will move over here to heal Jill. Boop. Boop. My mouth tastes like Spearow, and I had my Spearow forever ago. I don't know why.
Have you drank water since then?
Yeah.
I don't know then. You should swallow it faster. I don't know.
I think I might just be imagining the taste of Spearow.
It is. I mean, I don't know. It can haunt you, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Get in the Car Loser looks really good. It's a like lesbian RPG or woman love woman RPG. Let's be inclusive. I don't know if the creator has described it as lesbian or it's just woman love woman, so I will refrain from giving it a label. Sapphic. Anyway, it's a bunch of femme people in a car doing RPGs. Art's fantastic. It looks really good. I'm really excited for that. Boyfriend Dungeon is a dungeon crawling dating sim, which is a nice hybrid of things. I like anything basically if you add dating sim elements, because I am a loser. I am horny for dating sims.
Really?
I'm not actually, like, it's not like a kink.
I don't mean like that. I just never heard you express that you like dating sims.
I mean, I love the dating elements in Fire Emblem outside of the fact that they're not queer. I like the dating elements in Persona outside of the fact that they're not queer. Like, I like them as an additional thing. I love romance. Like, romance is, like, my main thing. So, like, having the option to engage in romance is really important to me. Boop.
There's a Disney gacha.
Is there? Oh yeah, there is a Disney gacha. I played a Disney gacha before.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going to talk about. I was going to bring you back onto the topic from like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. What's the topic?
So you're making a rating system for queerness.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the avoidability. Is basically what I'm talking about. So like, in the story, do you have to engage the queerness? Is a very pivotal thing to me. It's like, is the character gonna make you like? And when you play Stardew Valley, you never ever have to think about queerness. It is heteronormative until you decide that you want to date someone. Where a game like a game like Lady Killer in a Bind, you will have to experience queerness.
Yeah.
There's no way to play Lady Killer in a Bind and heterosexually read the game.
No, it's because like you're, I don't know, like signed character who's like talking like, yeah, I'm gay. You know, I was thinking, here's my eternal narration as the beast is doing something. Oh man, I'm really gay for
this. Fuck! Critical hit. What the fuck? Oh my god! I don't want Marcy to die.
When's the last time we saved?
We didn't say. We haven't saved when the last time was at the start of the level.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, are we powering through or are we resetting?
Go. Where's my glitch?
The glitch? It's happening. It's happening. Don't worry.
Why has it not happened yet?
It's a delayed glitch because of the poison. Suspend. Because I don't have a quick save on it. So I didn't think about her getting attacked by all 3 people and them getting a crit. My mistake. I didn't calculate a critical hit on top of 3 hits.
Can we switch to casual mode?
I wish. We're gonna get through this really fast this time. Okay.
Okay.
I already had the setup here. We got it.
Almost beat part 1 and 4. Let's go.
We might end after part 1 because of that. Okay. Well, checking out this guy's range. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not okay with Pegasus girls dying, I agree.
Yeah. And yet, they're the people that always die.
Yeah, the thing is, if you only use girls, only girls will probably die. It's one of those weird glitches.
They suck, and they die all the time, and they don't have any use.
How rude.
That's my experience with them.
I love Pegasus Knights. They're my favorite units in the game. I pretty much always use every Pegasus Knight in every Fire Emblem game. I use all of them.
I don't like how easy they die. It gives me anxiety.
Also, talking about games is something I can literally listen to, do all day. You have to play longer. Nice. I'm glad. No, the only reason that we hang up early is because like Tracy wants to go do some things, and I want to take care of some stuff.
It's fine. You too.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how long we feel like playing, because I might also just get tired. Frankie will probably call me relatively soon. It's just to tell me that he is out of work and going to the thing. Ooh, I forgot about that. Well, if I have to reset here, it won't be that bad. fucking.
What? What? How? What?
I just fucked up in placing my unit there.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, please. Can you stop? Can you stop,
I'm
please?
surprised.
I goofed it because I was in a rush.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry, I rushed you.
Okay, there will be no more glitches. I will win perfectly from here on out.
Okay. We got it.
I'm Goddess Alexis and I will not lose.
Oh god. Don't no. No, Eliana didn't die. It's fine. She just got sleepy.
She just took a nap. She just went to the farm upstate.
Shut up. She got better. It's fine. She's right there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Jill goes here. Steal on Boop, and then Marcia goes here. And we'll keep on Sappho. And now I'm going to turn on the arranges so that I don't fuck up again. Mia goes here. Mia goes here. Ike goes here. Which means I probably didn't need to keep Leona space away, but I was being overprotected. Lizzie goes behind here. Titania goes here. Oops. This, boop. This goes here. This one goes here. And this goes up here.
That's a nice line there.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I think that's a main an important factor. I'm playing poker in GBF. I'm freaking close to getting Lady Christie. Awesome! I hope you can get her. I'm so behind you on that grind. I'm so behind you on all the grinds. I was actually talking to Erica about Grand Blue Fantasy representation because I was developing that like system, and I was like, you know what, the queerness in the Grand Blue game is actually unavoidable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's misinterpretable, which is a different factor, and I would also include that.
Okay, yeah.
But it is unavoidable. Like, you cannot not meet the gay characters in the game. Like, there's several gay characters that you're forced to meet going through the main story. And there's other gay characters that are like, yeah, and there is 2 gay songs about gay pining, and there is 3 songs by LGBT, like, with LGBT characters as the character song protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a thing that Grand Blue does, which the characters sing a song about their feelings. Or whatever, so they can sell a CD.
So when does Grand Blue become interesting to play?
I think it's interesting pretty fast, but like the gameplay itself isn't that great at first because you're just so strong. Hold up, I'm going to answer Frankie, so sort of quickly, really on delay. I'm going to mute my mic here, I guess.
Wait, your mic's up. Hey, babe. Fuck it. Oh my god, I'm just gonna talk over you now. This is so, you're not even... It just... Okay.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh, yeah, you did disable your mic. It was just on mine it wasn't disabled.
Yeah, I didn't turn it off on your end.
Oh, I thought I was chatting over you helpfully, but instead I was just making noise in the stream for no reason. You should have disabled it on the fucking... whatever.
It wouldn't have disabled it on the stream, though!
How dare you make me look like a fool for no fault of your own?
Ileana gets revenge. Lightning a man alive. Okay, so just gotta figure out exactly where I want to position everyone. Boop. Sappho, go! Sora, go! I just recently became aware of it. Fighting game beta yesterday. It's a JRPG, but with limited fighting style. It's basically you have 1 to 4 attacks depending on the character. Skills, and they have a special full attack and a regular attack, and they have a couple of passive skills and stuff. So it's just it would be like Pokemon if you had to gamble for everything, and you're collecting humans and not monsters.
It's a good thing that Alexis saw that question before I did, because I was going to give an unhelpful answer.
It's shit.
No, I was just gonna be like, I've been playing this game for 2 hours and I still know what the gameplay is.
Yeah.
I played it for 2 hours so I could get access to my fucking friends list in time with you, and I didn't play it anymore because I still don't know what the game is. I'm like, why is this?
Yeah, you start out way stronger than the game, especially if you start out during the anniversary event or something, which is what I recommend you start during a time that people are getting extra shit. I don't recommend you start playing the game.
I did that and it sucked. I'm like, what is happening? I'm just clicking and it still takes so long. Anyway, I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't just be like, I'm gonna stop talking about that thing next.
It's okay, you don't have to like the game.
I'm just I guess my problem with a lot of that gadget stuff is just it's balanced for this thing, but you're just into it, so we'll give you all these new things. I'm like, I don't even know what these things do, but thanks, I guess. It's just a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the fighting system too. I was just interested in collecting girls.
Mm-hmm. No.
The special attacks are directly on cooldowns like an RPG. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, and the RPG is made by the Guilty Gear people. It is made by Arc System Works, so that is why it looks like Guilty Gear. They've taken to licensing fighting games, it looks like. That seems to be a new thing they're doing more often. I guess Dragon Ball FighterZ was such a big success for them that they were interested in doing more things like that.
I think they were doing things already. They've got that Kill la Kill game, don't they?
Yeah, they're doing that, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they also are.
Are they? No, it's like
they did Persona 4 for forever.
Yeah, that was also a big success for them. So they've found success with pretty much every licensed fighting game they've made. They've done Dragon Ball games for forever, but they're usually they were the lower rent 3DS ones, and Dragon Ball FighterZ is their chance to make a bigger one, I guess.
I mean, that seemed to go over pretty well.
Yeah, I think someone else is the main dev too, because it is not a classic Arc System Works fighting system. And they tend to make decent license games. But I'm also they're obviously not the best company either. No company is, but... Yeah, it's Grand Blue is interesting to me. It's my favorite gacha game that I've ever played, but it's not. But it's still a gacha game. I think if you like JRPG gachas, then Grand Blue is probably the one to play, but otherwise I would not get it, because I wouldn't get any gacha game. It's just tempting you to gamble. You can read the cutscenes of gay shit online if you really want to be in the loop.
Yeah, I'm just I don't know why I'd need to... I don't know.
Catalina is the best character? Good. She's the gayest one so far. Actually, Lavidia's the gayest one so far, but she's trans.
I played Overwatch for like a year and a half, and like I just don't. I guess I'm done with this. These things where I get random reports.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad position to take.
Yeah, and like I don't care if the random reports is gay girls. I'm just like I can't be breaking into those habits again. I'm sorry. If anything, it makes it more of a hassle.
Okay, so they only had 4 characters, so they only had Gran, Lancelot, Charlotte, and Catalina.
What chapter is this?
This is chapter 17, I believe.
Let's see.
Okay, Ran Fairy, Catalina, and Lancelot. Okay. Okay, Erica, guide me. Oh, crit, but he didn't kill me, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, that was me getting too aggressive.
That's scary. Okay.
Elena and Vera are the only GBF characters I could probably name in a lineup. I could probably name a lot of Grand Blue characters, but that is my that's my doing. I'm obsessed with the gay characters in the game. They're like my main ships right now and stuff. Okay, I'll send Marcia in to get the kill. She can probably use the Slim Lance, right? Yep. And you really only need to know Catalina and Vera, Cecile, so like that's you know all the ones you need to know. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. These 2 specific lesbians. So by the way, Zelos, aka Cecile, does streams on her own channel. She just did a shmup stream like at night yesterday, I believe. But before that, her main game that she's streaming is Fire Emblem, the first one. So if you're interested in Fire Emblem, you can see like what the very first Fire Emblem game is by checking out her Twitch channel, or going over to her YouTube where she's uploading the archives. She had some mic difficulties, but I still was really entertained on the stream when I was watching it for the last episode.
Nice.
So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Cecile's streams. They're really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I think for Pride Month, it's really important that we check out and support other queer people and that we're boosting other queer people on our platforms. You know, directly, because it's so easy to be like, these people are inclusive. Cool, what does that actually mean for, like, supporting the community? Like, I want to actually support queer people and queer creators. So this month I've committed myself to try to not watch anything by cis straight people. I'm trying not to, like, engage with anything that is totally made by cis straight people. So no McElroys this month so far or anything like that. And I've just been going like, where is the parts of the community that I can support? And when I want to listen to something, I can listen to POCs, and I will watch like POC non-queer people too, because like obviously that's another underrepresented group. But like cis straight white guys, no more of that. That's done for the month and probably forever. If I can, my hope is to get into the habit of not engaging cis straight white guy media as little as possible. And it's not that like they don't make great stuff, because some of my favorite creators have been cis straight white guys. But that's like
McElroy brothers.
Not them, but
Instantly your expression changes.
You like see me actually get mad when actual mad Alexis looks.
Don't tell anyone unless they're Kelleroy's. Tracy will break up. How could you?
It's over. Girlfriend Quest is now back to trans comics.
Oh no!
How dare you out me?
I'm sorry.
I'm joking, babe. I love you. Love you too. I'd never break up with you unless you did something really fucked up.
Like tell people you were fans of the McElroys.
Like tell people that I jack off to the McElroys, which I don't.
You know, the things you say are like worse than anything I would say.
I know. This is why I'm saying them, because you'll never do that to me.
You just hit the language on face. Oh my god. Don't worry, we're all
Huh? The quest can't end here. It's not over here. Don't worry.
Anyway, yeah, we're all about engaging queer stuff this month, huh?
Yeah. So that's something I'm really trying to do. I'm just really trying to. I'm listening to De Colores Radio on SoundCloud. It's a podcast with Latinx people in Dallas. Actually, it was one of my partner Frankie's coworkers is on the podcast. So I found out about it, and she is bi, I believe. And they're very they had a trans person on from the Trans Pride Initiative, which is a local trans activist group. Here on their latest episode, talking about her self and the organization and the work they do. They work with right now. They currently work with mostly trans inmates inside Dallas, and they get them hormone treatment and better treatment and stuff like that. That's something that they're doing, and they write them birthday cards so that they have someone that can tell them happy birthday. Because a lot of trans inmates don't have any family that support them or treat them well. Yeah. So they do a lot of really great activist work here in Dallas. And yeah, and so they were boosting them, and they're trying to be pretty inclusive and to queer POC, trans POC, and talk about when shit happens in our community, to our trans sisters, and honestly, I'm a trans sister. So it's a pretty. It seems like I've watched several episodes and I've never had a problem with it. I've never felt like they weren't being as inclusive as reasonably expected from cis people. So yeah, and there's at least one bi person on it, so pretty good. And that was the thing I enjoyed. I was also listening to Trash and Treasures, which I've guested on once, and I will be guesting on again during Pride Month. I will be talking about a drag queen movie. It was an experience. It was an experience.
Yes.
NPR's Story Corps podcast is doing a series of episodes dedicated to having older LGBTQ people tell their story. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I'm very happy to hear that more older trans people are getting their stories told, and the queer people in general. That is important. For building solidarity between our community. We need to have people of all ages being together. We're not in it alone. Yeah, so that's great. So yeah, those are some of the things I've been watching. I'm trying to think if I've been watching anything else that's particularly queer. I'm still watching Thought Slime videos. He's non-binary.
Isn't it they?
No, it's he, him is on his Twitter bio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about some other slime-based person.
Yeah, probably. Or I generally use they, them to refer to thought slime just because it's out of habit. When I think of non-binary people, I use that kind of as a default.
As just to say.
To be safe.
Yeah,
you don't want to misgender people, and people, spoil
I think like having like a they as a default, like defaulting gender neutral language is not like a bad idea.
Yeah, that is my default. Generally, I use they, them for people if I don't know their gender. Sometimes I slip up because we live in society.
Yeah.
But I do try to be as inclusive as possible in my language.
It's like we're... yeah. I must have been thinking of someone or slime. As I would say, like, as a trans girl, I know a lot of slime-based people.
Yes, it's true. Slime is a recurring theme in the trans community. We all really love Nickelodeon slime-based content. Yes, it is. I've been using that for a while. Society as a portmanteau, because it's literally like the world that we live in is based through a cis lens, as much as it is from a heterosexual lens. And that is an important thing to remember. Like when we're dealing with ourselves in our own community, that we have to be able to forgive ourselves. For shitty things and shitty thoughts and things like that, and to improve, to like not just forgive ourselves, but then to do actionable changes in our language and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When they're going by they, man, we need to make sure that we respect that. I was just thinking of that He-Man meme.
You're trying to say something and just a He-Man meme popped in your head.
Yeah.
I knew what He-Man meme was before you explained it, because I'm fucking also extremely online.
It's a very popular He-Man meme.
God.
Okay, so I missed something from Cecile here. They had a translation from El Paso in the last episode, and her story made me tear up. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully she's doing all right now. Down with the system. I agree. Down with the system. Leafy, this cat gets stabbed with a sword. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad it was happy tears then.
I love how Leafy's class is just cat.
Yes. It's trans girl pride here. Every trans girl needs at least one cat girl. And if you don't know one, then you're the cat girl.
Okay, Elia, don't die this time, please.
Yeah, it's okay. There's only 2 units left, and I'm definitely gonna kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a 100% chance I'm gonna clear this map with no one else dying.
Okay.
Transitive
properties.
Transitive properties. Okay. It's been really nice chatting with you all. It's really nice to have an active stream. I really appreciate you all being here again. I want to keep saying that because it's making this so much fun to do. To have some people to bounce off of, and have you been able to draw? Hopefully I haven't been too distracting for you, Tracy.
I haven't been drawing. What are you talking about?
Oh, I wanted you to be able to draw.
Oh, I was on the stream.
Oh, well, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Good. Then it's fine.
You think's been talking to you this half?
I know, but I thought maybe you were drawing while doing it. Sometimes I'm writing while I talk to you.
I'm not like you, Alexis. I can't multitask. I say you sometimes you're like, I'll see you like talking also on your phone. I'm like, I can't do that.
I almost always am doing at least 2 things at a time.
I'm too worried to do that ever. Thank you.
And I'm going to drop the Iron Lance to the convoy because I don't know if I can grab from the convoy for units that are already deployed for the reinforcements. Curses! They keep coming! How many do we have here? I'm going to do a save state over here. So, sorry about those glitches earlier, everyone. We're hitting an hour and 21 minutes. How are you feeling, Tracy?
Fine.
Okay. Curses, they just keep coming. How many soldiers do they have?
There's no telling. He is a bishop and a senator, and he holds peerage, and that means he could command many men. Commander, what do you think about calling in reinforcements?
That's not a bad idea. And while we wait, we can take a breather and reorganize our attack strategy. Let's do it. So yeah, you get these little intersections here during this chapter. It's the only, like, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance does so many mechanics that it doesn't even do again. It's just like, here's a new mechanic so that you can have new fun. What's that sound?
I heard something too. It came from the northeast. It sounded like anything I've ever heard. To the northeast? Aha! There are ruins over there. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place.
Let's check it out. Maybe we'll find out. We can find him and escape while the humans fight against themselves.
What are humans thinking? Why are we trying to lop each other's heads off?
Shall I make it?
Leave them.
Oh, it's you.
Leave them. They're nothing but trouble.
I second that. Now, if we want to avoid that human skirmish, we should head that way, through these trees.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's figure out where we're going to go next.
Brother.
What is it, Mist?
Just now, did you hear a sound?
No, nothing special.
Really? I guess it was just me then. That sound you heard, was it a high pitch like the chiming of a bell?
Something else this game does is it does give characters like Lethe extra dialogue. Lethe can die, so you would actually have different characters talking here depending on who's dead and who's alive. And I think maybe even who's deployed in your army right now. And I think, like, basically, if the last default, it's like Nassar or something.
Ah, yes it was. That's it exactly.
I didn't hear a thing.
It created only a slight disturbance in the air. It could only be heard by those possessing of extraordinary hearing. So your sister's hearing is on par with that of the Lagoos. Wow, did you hear that? Neat. There's no reason for that. She just has good ears. It's not like we're not going to find out that Miss is like secretly half Lagoos or like magic or something. She just has like good ears. That's all.
Don't let it get to your head. A sound that Bjorks can't hear. That's interesting.
Or more likely, it's just because she's slightly younger, and slightly younger people have a slightly greater hearing range, and it's probably just high-pitched. It said that those of the Heron clan are all practitioners of Sade magic. Perhaps this sound is related to that.
Sade?
Sade magic? What's that? involves arcane songs known as Galdor. The effects of Galdor on a listener depend on the lyrics and the melody. For example, a Galdor can restore lost strength and vitality to those who hear it.
It's interesting that they mentioned that Golders can have different effects, because in this game, Golders only do one thing. But in the next game, Golders do multiple things.
That's not true. In this game, it heals the forest.
Oh, no, I just mean, like, in gameplay action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it does lots of things. It's just that it only does one thing.
In gameplay. But I'm saying in future gameplay, it does multiple things. Yeah. But you're right. You got me. Oh, not a real nerd.
It does stuff. It can do things to people. If the singers of royal blood, the Galdor may be powerful to move its listener to extraordinary feats.
That's one thing I don't like about this game. Royal blood. Meaning something.
Tales of a Galdor that could give one the speed to do the work of 2 men. The Galdor grants many powers. Wow, it sounds incredible, doesn't it, Ike?
Yeah, but even with all that power, we're still warped out by the Bjork.
Right. Herons are highly attuned to the forces of balance. Even if they had the means to resist, I doubt they would have used them.
We'll leave as soon as the reinforcements arrive. The Lieutenant must not succeed. Let's rescue that hero while there's still time.
All right. We should head towards the ruins in the northeast. I sense something odd there.
Got it. Thanks for the information.
It is nothing. It is only natural to aid one's companions.
I couldn't agree more. At least he's warming up.
Cursed humans! How dare they defile this forest again? I'll brook their savagery no more. This forest whispered earlier, but I must drive these wretches out before I can speak to it further. I will go to the altar. I will give voice to the forbidden magic and destroy the humans utterly.